Millions of people feel stuck, trapped in routines, fears, and patterns that no longer serve them. Every day feels like a quiet replay of the last, and yet deep inside, there's a faint voice that keeps whispering, "There has to be more than this." That whisper is the start of change. They wake up each morning and move through the same motions: alarm, coffee, commute, repeat. Each day blends into the next until they stop seeing what's possible. It isn't the world that traps them. It's the belief that things will always be the same. This is the cycle of being stuck, when thoughts, fears, and old stories form invisible barriers around our potential. The trap isn't the job or the situation. It's the quiet voice saying, "You can't." Freedom begins when we start questioning that voice. But every trap has a key. Sometimes the key isn't given, it's created. It's made of awareness, of one brave moment when we decide to stop accepting the way things are. And that key is belief. Belief opens doors that fear keeps closed. It is the first light that breaks through the walls of limitation. People get stuck because they focus on what's wrong instead of what's possible. When we stare at our problems long enough, they start to look like reality itself. But reality shifts the moment our focus does. We tell ourselves stories: "I can't," "It's too late," "I'll never make it." Those phrases become like background noise, so familiar we stop noticing them. But they quietly shape the life we live. Our thoughts become habits, and our habits become patterns that repeat endlessly. The mind loves what's familiar, even if it's painful. That's how people stay stuck in the same emotional loops for years. Eventually, the energy to try fades. They stop dreaming because dreaming feels dangerous. Hope hurts more than routine, so they stay still, convincing themselves it's safer this way. But feeling stuck isn't a life sentence. It's a signal. It's the mind's way of saying something inside you is ready to evolve. You're not broken, you're being called to grow. And like any program, that pattern can be rewritten. A single new belief, repeated and lived, can rewrite an entire identity. Much of our fear was learned early. Maybe a teacher, a parent, or a friend made us question our worth. Those moments buried themselves deep, and we built our adult lives around them. Over time, those voices became our own. We forgot they weren't ours to begin with. Awareness begins when we notice the echo and decide not to listen anymore. Awareness is the first step to change. When we finally see the pattern, we stop being controlled by it. We begin to reclaim our power. The moment we understand our limits were learned, we can unlearn them. Every belief can be rewritten, every fear replaced with clarity. You are not your past. Every mistake was a message, every setback a teacher. The next chapter is unwritten, waiting for your decision. Every transformation starts with one change in belief. When your inner story shifts, your outer world follows. So ask yourself, what do you believe is possible? Because whatever you choose to believe becomes your next reality. To move forward, you must forgive yourself for standing still. Every pause was part of the path. Forgiveness doesn't erase the past. It sets it down so you can walk again. Let go of guilt, fear, and the need to be perfect. They were never protecting you, only preventing you from starting. Freedom begins the moment you stop waiting to feel ready. Then take one small action, any action. The smallest step breaks the heaviest inertia. Movement proves that change is still possible. Momentum builds confidence. Each step forward becomes evidence that you can. Confidence is belief in motion. And belief creates freedom. When you trust yourself again, the world expands. What once looked impossible becomes inevitable. You are not stuck. You are learning to grow. Growth is messy, uncertain, and uncomfortable, but every season of struggle prepares the soil for something beautiful. The moment you change your thoughts, you change your direction. Life begins to mirror the new words you speak to yourself. You have the power to choose a new story, right now. Every day is a blank page waiting for a different decision. Every great success begins with one decision to believe. Once you choose belief, the path reveals itself one step at a time. When you stop saying "I can't" and start saying "I can," life starts to open. The shift may be quiet, but it changes everything. So ask yourself, what dream have you buried under doubt? It's still there, waiting patiently beneath the surface for you to remember. It's time to bring it back to life. The dream you left behind was never gone. It was waiting for you to believe again. You are not stuck. You're standing on the edge of your breakthrough. The sunrise isn't coming for you. It's coming from you. Believe it to achieve it.